What is the first game you think about when I say Souls-like? Or should we call them Zelda-like games? Ladies and gentlemen, Zelda 2 is here. Now hear me out before you get all up in arms. An evil, world-ruling conqueror was defeated soon after his minions began on a quest to bring him back to life by using the blood of a hero. You wake up in a hub-based area with a young woman that is used to help guide you, the story, and the central point of the game. These minions are out on the mission and have purpose to bring you down, which would explain the challenge that is put in front of us. Once the hero dies, he loses all experience points. However, you can use that experience to level up your health, magic, and attacks. You are out to explore the world with only the barest of items at first, and to uncover the secrets this world has in it. You visit several locations with NPCs giving you the barest of information and tips to progress through the game. You enter several dungeons which house some of the toughest enemies. The bosses of each of these dungeons range from dragons, to proud knights, to flying demons, and more. While there's a 24-year difference between these games, it's hard not to see the inspiration in one another, but you can't ignore the similarities. Zelda 2 was one of the most polarizing games of the franchise. It was a stray from the norm, which at the time was only one game, but people didn't know how to accept this change. I'm going to be 100% honest here. I was a Zelda 2 hater for a long while. Did I ever play the game? Once or twice, but it was after I witnessed Link to the Past, the greatest Zelda game ever made. It didn't hold your hand. It didn't tell you what you needed to do. You were left to figure it out on your own. And I didn't like that. Till 2020 came around. 2020 was a year of firsts for me. First time homeowner, first time pandemic, and the first time I played Zelda 2 and Dark Souls to completion. Both of these games don't care if you like them. Both of these games don't care if they are unfair. Both of these games want you to do one thing, and that's respect them. Zelda 2's Great Palace was a frustrating maze that would make one be on the verge of giving up. But you knew when you went down a path that you didn't recognize that there would be some sort of excitement of the unknown. The same could be said for Sen's Fortress, a huge fortress that houses so many traps and maze-like structures in very narrow hallways, with some of the deadliest enemies in the game. Even the Dark Link fight could be looked at as being invaded by another player in Dark Souls. Now I could keep talking about how the worlds and features are similar, but let's look at what I believe could be the biggest similarity between these two games: the combat. Perfect dodging, blocking, items, and tactics are used to destroy your enemies. You have to know when to hit, when to dodge, when to rush in, and when to run away. Sounds like a normal playthrough of Dark Souls, right? But I was talking about Zelda. Sure, Dark Souls has rolling and a wider variety of items, but Zelda's got this. But let's talk about them secrets. Got to explore every nook and cranny, gotta break every pot, gotta find all the hidden walls that store so many amazing secrets and powerful items. And let's not forget finding the exact grave to transport you to a different area. I was very hesitant on making this video because I know fans of both franchises are extremely loyal. Now I know there was probably a handful of other things I may have forgotten or left out, but I recommend you to look into both of these games if you haven't before. After realizing how close these two games are, made me respect Zelda 2 so much more than I previously did. And now the Zelda-like games are some of my favorite. Hell, Bloodborne is a top 5 game of all time for me. But before you judge a book by its cover, or listen to others bash a game, try it out for yourself, and maybe you'll see these games in a new light.